find it pretty though. After coming back from Colombia, I'm having a problem watching all this beauty of green here in Quebec and knowing that for 5 fucking years it's covered in snow and it's all fucking gone. Even the trees lose their leaves. The fruit cease to ease. You cannot forage. Go out for picking. Nor hunting, gathering so much. Cannot benefit from this. 5 fucking months of winter. First winter of my life, I go somewhere else. Without snow, without so fucking natural garden Eden. Holy Grail, if you want to call it, whatever you call it. I interpret it as a dream come true. Fucking man. I'm gonna get some blueberries. I don't even know where they are anymore. I don't think it's the time yet. Well, you're looking good, bud. Yeah, you stayed healthy, good. You too. You look like you were fucking beaten with that last year, bro. Yeah, you two look just like last year. Fuck. Sorry. Well, you know, death brings new life. You're looking better than last year. Good, bud. They're strong motherfuckers. Yeah. So I gotta remove my fucking trailer. And they're telling me to destroy these walls. I don't have the right to build a little cabin. So this thing's just gonna be a gazebo, they call it. Which I'm gonna use like a camping tent or something. And this is just a piece of art. Alright, ancestral, Native American art. So, whatever the fuck they say about it. In the end, it's just gonna look like a pile of fucking standing tree. Forming a tipi, but hey. You know? It's got different material, it's handmade. It's a piece of art for the respect of the Native Americans. So if they want me to take that down, like they want me to take my fucking construction down. I'm gonna claim the artistic liberty of expression. Get the freedom of expression. They already blew that up. So let's try liberty of expression. I'd like to be able to earn the honor to add some real leather hide. Whatever the fuck it is. I mean, nowadays it could be cow leather. They're slaughtering them fucking hamburgers, motherfuckers. Can I get a fucking piece of leather once in a while? I mean, a few cows and you've got a fucking TPU for life. For generations if they respect this art. Now what am I gonna put? Synthetic? A tarp? All this pile of wood. All it is destruction for construction that they want me to fucking destroy. I'm just gonna play by the rules. Make sure there's only 4 feet off the ground, 1 meter, 20 centimeters. And it's a regular fucking house foundation. It's just not a full fucking basement. It's a half basement, but it's one floor. That's it. Top's gonna be flat. Use like a fucking roof garden. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna put that shit on sale 100,000. Get my ass to Colombia, turn it into 110 million. The irony in this is that about 60 million is gonna be enough to build a full fucking house like this, but in bricks and armed concrete, steel reinforced concrete for sure. It's gonna cost 60 million for the land and the material. And 60 million, I mean, that's what? That's 20,000. I've put 60,000 in this place, like doing everything, saving money on everything, doing all myself. Because this was once in a lifetime deal for 4,000 for the land 6 years ago. And that took me 12 fucking years working in construction and wasting 5 years doing some illegal activity that got me having a 1-year sentence, which made me pretty much lose all the money I made. The 33,000 I had saved was for fines, lawyers, bails, rebatching, refailing at saving, all this fucking thing. Anyway, all this to say that I've tried. I tried Canada. I tried Quebec. I tried, guys. Shit. It'd be for me until that. With blood, sweat, and tears. But I don't never get to rest till I die. But if I get somewhere else, there might be a better future. Without having to every year say goodbye to all of this and have 5 years of fucking white, cold, infernal fucking loneliness, struggling for heat. Because having this covered in animal skin, animals that were respected, eaten, and shared, and given back to the land, sharing with other living beings. All this was ripped apart when this became the modern art. I see many trees used for these. That could have been already something sufficient. Same way as all the materials for this could have been replaced by only natural elements like some bushcrafting. I am getting older every year. These cigarettes from Quebec are pretty strong and fucked up. After 6 months smoking Lucky's Marlboros, Rothmans, which they call Mustang, Pale Rojo, the Redskins, like the Mohawk, Weld filters, Eli Ame, L&M. They were fucking good. Pretty tasty. $1.50 for 10, and $3 for 20. Come back here, this fucking cheapest is almost $11. Normal is $15 for 25. Two nights later, I'm coughing like I have cancer. Fucking I gotta quit this. Anyway, like philosophy, right? Philosophy ain't fucking worth it. I did all I could. I would have been so comfortable. And I could be. Imagine this, man. You've got half of it on the ground, half of it above ground. Best of both worlds. When it's too hot, sit your ass on the floor. It's gonna be cold enough. You're fucking cold, you go sit somewhere above the ground and have a fire. By the chimney. Oh darling, if you wanna sit down by the fireplace, open the door if you're gonna smoke some crack. It's gonna blow it out from the chimney. Let's get the village high on the shit. You and me, getting toasty, freaky naughty. 'Cause out here, sing songs of the birds, chirping virgin crickets, frogs, and all these kinds of things you hear in the land alone. But in the devilish basement, it's another story. You're gonna have to sign an agreement. Things gonna get spicy. I'm going crazy again. Let the birds bring me back to this. Before it's too late. Well, there's a lot of energy in here that I've left in the hostile parts of my existence. I sure to feel and believe. I think bring this with me. Whoever's gonna live that, I don't have to live with that energy. Good luck. Not that I think it exists, but if you believe in it, you're gonna need something to believe in. Yeah. Living all my life to be able to live into this, to be constantly kicked out, well requested to be kicked out. But this time I don't have to physically do it. I think they're hoping for it, waiting for it. Pushing at the ultimate date, but yeah, I got the point. So I'm gonna clear this shit. Put it in the back with the materials. I'm gonna find somewhere to take this trailer out, put it somewhere. Because it's not gonna be able to be there if it looks like this again. Like, I'm gonna have to modify this like in a greenhouse or something, or get it somewhere else, sell it. Prepared to also sell this truck to a friend of mine. Legalize these walls with 4 foot of dirt. What's nice is that's the laws for the walls that are concrete and steel. But for the front garage door and the back door, I don't have to have any fucking dirt in front, so I'm not gonna fuck this up, which is awesome. I'm gonna sell this motherfucker too. The whole place, but not the materials. Because this, I mean, it's the material I had to do the farm work to build these walls. So that's sufficient for someone that starts a company and wants to fucking build walls like this. Or if I want to build walls to fund me my next fucking trip out of this fucking country again. So prepare to leave it behind like my fucking past. Because every time I think I need to take a crap, I think about the devilish hell. Gives me the motivation to compost organic remains from your kitchen, from the garden. After a while, you have enough. And with the little help of some worms, well, you can put your own crap back into the garden. And with a lot of worms, well, they can feed on all the evidence you want to get rid of once you're sick of this shit and you do something they call stupid, but you know it's genius. There's so many pig farms around anyway. Who needs all this 6 feet under bullshit? Putting in a big barn full of pigs. Make sure you pull all the teats out, but it fits in a concrete brick. It doesn't cost much, and you throw that shit in a lake. And if you don't trust the lake, well, why don't you throw that in a fucking river or something? Well, you know, a place where there's a swamp. Over the time that thing's gonna reach 6 feet under its only teeth. Even if they break the concrete, they won't get the fucking teeth print unless they reassemble the mouth, but that doesn't do shit about the positioning, so. And them pigs, they're gonna be shitting that thing everywhere. They're gonna spray that shit in the fields. They're gonna be some of that motherfucker's DNA everywhere. Like nobody to found. No evidence. No nothing. No way to prove the person guilty. No way to break him down and make him plead guilty. And it's gonna be the fifth until the end. So why don't you let that motherfucking go somewhere else on the loose to not come back and spare your government from this trouble? Because where I'm going, I won't be no trouble for the government. Want me to take my trailer out? I could live in that. I was ready to live under a bridge. not too long ago. Spent nights under the bridge. Put my food in my pillow so the rats would not eat me in the night. I was ready to convert to this rather than come back and have to lose all of this under some sort of laws, because the other 17 families here in the same road, and not many are happy or in support all of this work and efforts and that. Gotta be saying, I'm sad as well that when I tore this place down, trees by tree, and did my best to make this place be green again, it'll never be as beautiful as if I had let it be. So let me be me, and I'll free this country for myself, living in its cities or villages, wherever I go. It's not for me. It's never been. I was able to feel free in a big main capital city in the south and the north. The south felt like family. So I can imagine that if I'm surrounded by a green tree on a land that the soil is even better than here, and it's the same weather for 12 months a year, never below zero. That could cost 10 times less to reach 10 times steps ahead. 10 times the amount of steps ahead of progress. This would have been done from start to finish in like 2 years. And all this 6 years, I'm not done with this. I'm like at 60% of the whole thing. 60,000. For 20, everything would have been done down there. I wouldn't have to deal with people wanting me to destroy it. What the fuck am I doing here? I'm gonna say goodbye. And this is what I'm gonna miss. Today I realized that I can enjoy all of this with taking even less space than what I was going to build. Just in nature, using nature materials, taking what I've learned from the modern society, techniques to tie things up. I might bring a pair of pliers for sure. But I could be just fine. Even have the decency to build a safe fire and burn down what I've built if it's not illegal. Leave behind the bushcrafting, some piece of art. But I think leaving a little shelter that's naturally bathed in the wild is not a big deal. It's all material. You know, some animal's gonna use it or another two-legged rat. No, I'm kidding. Another human or other animals gonna use it, and if no one uses it, nature's gonna swallow it back anyway. But this, what is made by the human hand, by the human mass production, will have to also be altered and destroyed by the human hand for nature to recycle it back. But some biggest natural catastrophes happen, and these get sometimes, submerged under the sea, melted into lava, volcanic eruption activity, seismic activity, seas, earthquakes, tornadoes. Humans want to measure their power, compare them to nature. What's stronger, tornadoes, souls, or tornado? Period. Forces wind that man barely harvests. But look how nature cherishes it. The ones closest to nature are not superior to it. They are noble and humble to it, respectful and grateful for it. These people were more adapted than the majority. So it's all about quality, never been about quantity, unless you're a communist. I'm sorry, let's skip the political subject because nature is above it. I'm in love, out of my mind. Colombia, I miss you. I miss this place, but I've never been welcomed in this home, in this country of mine. I have never been welcomed, I think, anywhere I went. And when I went to Colombia, I did feel it. I felt I was welcome, that I could adapt to it and find people that also are glad to be there and don't just want to leave. Most might want to leave it because I did want to leave this. I did want to leave my country barren for so long. And when I did, I found something so much better. So we're hoping for that, but I swear, I'm pretty sure if you go see other places in Colombia, you're gonna find way better and way better people and a better future. But that's me, because I fell in love with it, and I've lived around places like this, or in a ghetto, or other parts. I mean, in society and out of society. And it's always been a struggle. 4 seasons, it's another page from that 4 pages book. Let's say you got 4 pages for every year, so if every year's a book, it's a lot of books. That most pages about each seasons. There's a lot in that in the winter time, because what the fuck you gonna do? Go sit in the fucking snow and eat it? Piss on it like it's a fucking lemon snow cone? I'll be kidding.
time to say goodbye.